Well, good morning. Trucker Todd here, and time for another video. As you guys might remember from the Monday video, over the weekend, over Labor Day weekend, my wife and I hit a couple of museums. The first one was the Silent Wings Museum here in Lubbock, Texas. If you hadn't seen that video, I'll put a link in the description below. Check it out. This one, while it sounds boring by the title, was actually a really fun place to go with an amazing train set, which I'll talk more about in the video. Of course, I'm talking about the American Windmill Museum here in Lubbock, Texas. Now, many of you are watching this video wanting to know about my truck that's in the shop. Some of you are watching wanting to know my 1-year review of Dart. Those videos are coming, I promise you. Right now we're waiting for more information to come in, and I don't have enough to share with you to make an interesting video, so I'm holding off on those for just a little longer. It is possible in the Friday video I can give you a repair update on my truck. Things are going okay so far, but as soon as I know a little more, I'll share it with you. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. I want to warn everybody, the first few minutes of the video are kind of not my best work. The first part, it's really narrow, and you can only see through kind of a small window. And then the second part, it was supposed to be a panoramic view like this, where you could see full screen on your phone, and instead it put the video sideways. But bear through that and we'll get to the good stuff, and the quality does improve as the video continues. Alright folks, here we go.
This is why I do this, why I'm out here, why I keep that hammer down. Flying by these road signs with home on my mind, with these wheels turning round. For my family and for my kids, for this life I wanna live. And this is why I do this.
Okay, before we jump in, let's make sure give this video a thumbs up. While this one's not particularly about trucking per se, it will have a broad amount of interest, so I recommend sharing this video on your social media platforms and with friends and family that might be traveling through this area and looking for something fun to do. Down in the description below, you will see the email or the link for the Silent Wings Museum. Check out that video as well, and you'll see my Instagram, my Facebook, my email. Join me on those other platforms. If you're not comfortable leaving a comment below, shoot me an email. I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. Now, you guys know my Dart truck's in the shop, but I still love it here. If you'd like more information about working at Dart Transit, or dedicated opportunities in your area, or even not local, well, I guess even local. Some places they have local. See, even when I misspeak, I'm still right. They even have company driver jobs. So to find out what's available for you in your area, contact that recruiter. Give her my driver number of 58180, and she'll be happy to tell you what's available in your area and help you get on the road to a really great career here at Dart Transit. If by some chance you call, she's at lunch, she's out of the office, leave her a voicemail with my driver number of 58180, and she'll give you a call back as quick as you can, as quick as she can. If you call and get somebody else, give them my driver number of 58180. It really helps me out. That, and when you share these videos, are really the two ways that you can help me out the most. Alright folks, let's jump into today's topic. Here we go. When you first get here, there's a section you can drive through, and I didn't figure still photos would be good for this, so I'm gonna try to show you. Hopefully this part turns out good. There's the big windmill that I showed in the thumbnail. hopefully you can see this. This place is huge. It's over 90 degrees here today. We have walked it before, but we're not gonna walk it today. Yeah, I know I don't have my seatbelt on. Let me do that so it doesn't ding for the video. Alrighty. There's the first windmill. They've got a little visitor center over there. I hope you can see it. I believe it's locked right now. Now the weird thing about this is when you get out here, it dead ends into a do not enter sign. But if I pull right up here to it, you can see, hopefully in the distance, more windmills off down there, things like that. I'm gonna pause it for a second and I'll show you a little more. Here's some more of the outside windmills. It's real hard to do this. You can walk this section. I think that'd be better. We'll zoom out a little. Coming up later in this video, I'm going to show you a train set that is just incredible. I talked to a lady that helped build it. She said it took them, I don't know why it keeps zooming. Took them a full year, 4 people working every weekend to build the train set. And I think you'll be amazed at all of the attention to detail and work that went into it. But let's go take a look at some of the inside, and I'll try to include some more still pictures of the outside. Okay, there's the front gate right there, and then I got some pictures of these benches and chairs right out front. I thought they were really neat looking. They may be hard to see in these pictures unless you're on a larger screen, but they are really comfortable. I did sit in them while I was there. And so this is the smallest train set I've ever seen, and I wanted to get a picture of it. I'll show you the actual train here in just a minute, but the train goes up in the rafters, the larger one does, and it's probably 15-20 feet in the air. And I just wanted to give you kind of a quick teaser of what's coming later in the video. There is a ton of pictures and things like that here. If you're from West Texas, there's a lot of history here, and it really is interesting. Windmills from all over the country are here, and if you don't get anything else from this video, by the end of it you will agree that there is a ton of windmills here at this museum. All different shapes and sizes from different times. All types of windmill parts and things like that. I know it sounds boring, but it's actually really interesting. There's also miniature things here. I'm going to show you a miniature windmill, and then there's these like miniature little dollhouse things that are really fascinating. Here's the windmill, and here is the doll houses coming up. I really hope this video will capture the detail of these little miniature houses. They're almost like doll houses, but they're put together really neatly. Hopefully it'll do it justice and you can see it well. It's kind of like the train set. Pictures don't really do it justice, and so I'm doing a video. Hopefully you can see it pretty good. Just imagine all the time and effort that went into this. Sorry for the glare. It's really well lit in here. It's easy to see in person, but on video it's really hard to capture all the detail and get you the video footage I'd like to get you. Also, it's worth noting that the staff here at this museum are super friendly, very welcoming, and so if you get a chance to check this out, you definitely want to do that. You can see they've got wheelchairs and things like that. Here's some more. I'd like to come back and do this again at Christmas time, because I'm sure they have some nativity scenes set up and some holiday related things that would also probably make for a really good video. It's also important to mention that I did receive permission to film this. They know I'm going to be putting it on YouTube, but they did not know in advance that I was coming. So what you see here is the way it would be if you just came out here randomly. Nothing was specially prepared for me. That's kind of a cool windmill. A lot of cool pictures. Stuff that kids made, cards and stuff, thank you deals, and there's some pictures of kids that have been here. Here's some more miniature houses that are in the wall. I think these are kind of cool. Trying to get my camera angles to minimize glare just as much as I can. Alrighty, let's get back to the pictures. There's a video room right there. They show you a short video about millstones and things like that that were used with the windmill to make cornmeal and flour and things like that. One thing I didn't know was it said that a lot of times when you got the cornmeal or the finished product, there would be small pieces of stone in it from the grinding process. There's even one there where they used to make their pharmaceutical products as well. And so it was pretty interesting, all the different types of things that they made using the windmills and the stone. It wasn't just for pumping water. And now we're about to jump into the train set, and I can't wait for you to see this. This is incredible. So here we go. Something that you wouldn't expect to see at the Windmill Museum is this life-size train set. See, that says Hotel Lubbock. And it's kind of a recreation of Lubbock with electric trains from back in the day. I started to take a picture of it and I realized it wouldn't do it justice. It also goes up on the rafters up there, but I'll show you that in a minute. I just really want you to see this train set and how impressive it really is. They've got multiple trains going on it. They're on timers. They start and go at different times. And me being a train guy, and I had an electric train set when I was a kid. So this is just really fascinating to me. You can see the buildings, even say Lubbock on them. There's Slayton, which is a nearby town. They even put cattle and stuff out here. This is a lot of attention to detail went into this. And hopefully before I get to the end of it, there's the Craig and Ann McDonald farm right there. Hopefully we'll see a train. Looks like there could be several coming. I want to show you all this, and then when I get to the end, it also runs on the other side over there. There goes a train right there. And I think we've got some coming up behind us. Yeah, there's two up there in the Raptors like I was telling you about. I love this. If you've got small kids, you would definitely want to bring them here because I think they would really enjoy this. It's just cool. I like video games and TV shows as much as the next guy, but sometimes it's nice to get out of the house and just see something different like this. There's a passenger train. It's currently stationary, but it could take off at any minute. Okay, we got a train coming up behind us. Just a short one, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, we're going to get that in just a minute. So we got one. I'm going to show you how they ascend to the upper rafters. Go around the museum there. We've got some. This would actually be the Cap Rock of West Texas, which is over by Post, Texas. Here comes another train. This is how they ascend right here. Check this out. This is so cool. I may be too close for you to see it. They spiral down. There's another train getting ready to go in it. And that's way up there. That's probably 12 or 15 foot in the air where those rafters are, where the trains are. And you can see that first one going up. There's actually two sets of tracks there, so you can have a train going down and coming up at the same time. And you can see that one train that just entered a minute ago is already on the 4th level. So they ascend and descend pretty quickly. And so now let's keep going around seeing the rest. As we come around this way on the left is the train set we already saw. So we're going to go to the right. And we'll probably get passed by a train here in a moment. See, this is a Grant's General Store. There's a water tower. There's no telling if you've ever priced one of these train sets and all these decorations. There's no telling how many hours were put in, how much money was involved. Here are the train horns. Here comes a cargo train hauling freight. And we're getting passed by another one going the other direction. There's a truck that just crossed the railroad crossing. Now for people that's been out this way before, see the little cars, there's the cone elevators. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's up by Plainview. Yeah, oh, actually, Abernathy Health Center, I was mistaken. I knew it was on I-27, but I just couldn't remember exactly where. And this is just incredible to see. If you guys hadn't seen it, there's some more livestock. And it is flat like West Texas, so that's cool too. There's an old Ford pickup truck at that windmill, some horses, a small house, got some more stationary trains. And I know I said I wasn't going to show the other side again, but I am, because I'm seeing some stuff we didn't see on the first pass. Here comes another train, just a short one. There's a little bridge. And then now we're back up by the start of the Lubbock Hotel. Here's some more of those buildings. Just look at the attention to detail. And then we'll jump back into the pictures and the kind of slideshow thing. There's some Corvettes, classic Corvettes. To me, this is just so cool. Here comes another train. Passenger train. Here's the Holy Spirit Catholic Church. The Harvey House. Here comes another train. Alrighty, let's jump back into the pictures. This is a banquet area they have. At the time of this filming, they were setting up for a wedding the next day. There's a like a big mural on the wall. You can see part of it there, and I'll show you some more pictures of it. There's another shot of it right there. As I said, they were preparing for a wedding the next day, so they've got all the tables and chairs out. There's a bridal area where the bride can get ready. It's not just for weddings, they have other functions there. And later in the video, I'm going to show their card if you're interested in renting this. They have a there's the bridal suite right there, and I'll have a few more pictures of it. They have a really nice gift shop, and they wanted me to mention to you that they do ship. So if there's something you're looking for, maybe a gift for somebody in your family that likes windmills or something like that, give them a call. We just bought some mugs there. This is the Patio Outback with a view of a lot of the windmills. It's really nice. There's a barbecue grill out there, and here's one more shot of the bridal area. And I didn't realize I'm in the mirror of that picture. But yeah, that's a super nice place. I asked where the groom got ready, and they said he usually either shows up ready, or they do have some bathroom facilities where the groom can get ready. Here's the gift shop. There's a ton of pictures about the gift shop. And then after we show the gift shop, I'll show their business card with their email address and web address and things like that. There's books, there's pictures, there's even board games. My wife, as I said, bought a couple of coffee mugs there. And so there's probably something for everyone. Whatever you're looking for, they probably got it. And I like to do business with people like this that are really friendly, and these people were great to deal with, and let us see everything and take the photos and videos that we did. I think it'd be cool to have that little windmill there on the right. Also, like any gift shop, they've got t-shirts and hats. And just like the Silent Wings Museum, everything here was really reasonably priced. And so it's not like a lot of these touristy places where they just kill you with the prices. There's a bale of cotton. I remember when my wife first moved here from Indiana, she was really impressed by those. I'd seen them my whole life, so I wasn't as impressed. But that's there. This is like a little display room, and it's got that glass bottle in there with the windmill inside of it. I did not see it when I took the picture, but my wife got me a picture of that too that was included in this video. There's no telling how many pictures are in there. I bet at least 1,000 everywhere you go. And I didn't ask how many windmills was in there. I'm sure someone has counted them, but you will definitely see a lot. A lot of these pictures, my main focus was just to show you how big this place is and how much there is to see. You could easily spend a couple of hours there, maybe longer, maybe 3 or 4 hours, just seeing everything there is to see. And I liked that a lot. That's why I went ahead and got pictures of this. This is right above the cash register inside the gift shop, and I thought it was really well designed, and there was a lot of attention to detail, and I just wanted to capture it in the shot. There's another bale of cotton. And there's their business card. Give them a call. Maybe if you've got a church group or something in the area, set up a tour with them, or if you could use that banquet room for a wedding or maybe a class reunion or something like that, business meeting, something like that, give them a call. As I said previously, they do ship, so contact them. Maybe if you didn't see what you're looking for in this video, contact them and say, hey, do you have this? And maybe they can get it for you. There's that bottle I was telling you about with the windmill in it. And I was glad my wife got that picture, because even though I had a big shot of it, I never actually saw it myself. There's a windmill that's over the office when you come in and pay your admission fee. Bunch of little windmills. And then these last shots are just going to show you the vastness of this facility. I take pictures from the ends of the aisles. There's one more shot of the banquet room. That mural is just amazing. And here's those shots of the part of the facility where there's just tons of windmills, and you can kind of see what a great expanse it is and how many there are here. Most of them have some type of sign on them that gives you a little more about the history or where they came from or something like that. This video is already long. It's close to 30 minutes, and so I didn't want to make it any longer. There's a moped that's there, a Cushman Eagle. And then here's more shots of the aisles of just what a great expanse it is there. When I think of things like this, I think of weird things that normal people don't think of. Like in West Texas, we have a lot of dust and wind, and it makes you wonder how much time they have to spend just cleaning these things, because dust is everywhere here. But it is a really well taken care of facility. The grounds are in good condition. They gave us free water while we was there. They also had soft drinks available for purchase if you needed something like that. But I'm just wrapping this up with a few more of the pictures and displays that we saw, and then I'll come back in with my final thoughts regarding this museum. Alright, I hope you guys liked today's video of the Windmill Museum. My wife and I like to do things like this when we got some downtime, especially things that get you out of the house, get you outside walking. You guys know I've been trying to lose weight, and so it's good to get a good amount of walking in. With us hitting those 2 museums in one day, that really was a decent workout, especially with the heat. Sometimes we'll go to the Ranching Heritage Center. I've never been to the Buddy Holly Center, but I may do a video on that, depending on how much longer my truck is in the shop. As I said, Friday I'm going to try to have an update for you about the truck. Hopefully it's an update from the road where I'm working again. But anyway, you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me on this video. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.